If you're looking for the cheapest, and I mean cheapest coins out there to build your God Squad, head over to AOEAH.com. They are fast and reliable, and make sure you use code WOLF to get 3% off. Link is in the description. Now, if you haven't realized this yet, in Madden 22 Next Gen, you barely have to pass the ball. Today, I'm going to show you guys another run scheme with a run play that I've been telling you guys that hasn't been nerfed, touched. In fact, the defense actually responds to this run play weird, and I'm going to show it to you guys and what I mean in today's video. Before we start, make sure you drop a like, become a member of the Wolf Pack. If you want to learn the full scheme breakdowns that are out and that are popular in Madden 22, become a member. 335Y, 245 odd, 335 sand, trade Y flex, bunch offset, Y off, trio weak, a whole bunch of other stuff in the I can't even remember off the top of my head. Just so many things in the member section, full scheme breakdowns and stuff like that. If you're on mobile, you'll probably have to go through your browser, Safari, Google Chrome, logging into your YouTube, and then finding a setting in there that requests the desktop version to join. The join button is in the videos, it's underneath the videos when you look at YouTube from the desktop perspective. If you're on PC, it's obviously right there in front of you, but that's the way, that's the workaround that I know of right now. So let's talk about this. We're in the run heavy. This is a trips Y slot. Okay, now for this one, I think I already said it. Yeah, I already said it. Stretch, zone weak, which is the play we're going to be talking about today in the halfback dive. Now, we're going to come out in zone weak, and what I mean, I'm just going to pick random play. As I just look at the defense and see what they give to me, that's what pretty much tells me what I'm going to run. So right here, I see two linebackers. The Vikings have some pretty good linebackers or safeties or pass rushers, whatever, on their defense, so they should be able to slow the run down. However, with this play right here, sometimes I want to say this linebacker's pretty good, but if you don't have an ability-based linebacker, he's going to react like all the other linebackers in this game. Now, what's cool about this one is I could actually flip the stick to the right and run it this way. So I'm going to do that right here just for this, and you're going to see just off this, I can get some yards. But when you run it stock, and I don't know why, but the defense starts to act strange when you do this, okay? I'm gonna show you what I mean. All right, now right there, you see I'm gonna get a little bit more yards. You could break for touchdowns. Even with stretch in this play right here, you can break for touchdowns. So it just depends on what the defense gives you. I'm actually using Hubbard. I should be using McCaffrey so I can get that speed, but I'm just gonna use Hubbard for now. It's all good. So right here, this is where this play really shines. I can flip the stick to the right, so if someone consistently runs double A gap, it actually separates the defense really good to where they can't really slow you down. You can't really run stretch on the double A gap anymore like you used to. Right here, you can run dive. This is why we put it into the lineup and run straight up. There's like one linebacker that's in the middle. You can run up the middle. However, dive is not the play we're looking for. Dive is just something you use when they start spreading the D line. Now you'll see that this double A gap actually has the corner on the right side. So the slot corner is on the right side. We just keep it going this way, and you just find the open gaps and you just go up the field. Now Hubbard, like I said, the break from the line, McCaffrey's a little bit better, so I probably should just put him like I said. So what I want you to do now, you haven't been paying attention, but what I want you to do now is focus on how the linebackers and the defense reacts to this zone weak play. This play has not been nerfed, it hasn't been touched, at least not yet, okay? These linebackers are going to take weird angles. They're not gonna focus on the running back, as you're gonna see right here. The guy's gonna actually shoot the gap the wrong way, and this is actually a pretty good reaction by him, probably the best that I've seen. But he still will sit back, look around, okay, before he decides to make a play. And when he decides to make a play, he shoots away from the running back. Now, this is something that I always see when I'm running this play, is that the linebackers will shoot around the running back. They'll go around him. They'll make like a circle, half a circle around him. And this is not the only time that that happens. So here we go again. There it goes again. You see that right there, okay? This is what I'm saying. They haven't touched it. They haven't nerfed it because for some odd reason, this play gets a different reaction. This is why I tell you guys to use the zone weak. Pay attention to this linebacker. Instead of going left on the circle, now watch what he does is I'm gonna run the ball. Right there, he can shoot that gap. This is perfect. This is perfect for him to stop right here. Literally, there's nobody in the way. All Anthony Barr has to do is just straight for the running back. But what happens instead? For some reason, like I tell you guys, they nerf toss. I'll show you toss in a little bit for those that are new. But he's gonna take this angle, okay, and just leaves it wide open. I'll guarantee you, I didn't get a lot of yards, but if your juking is better than mine, because mine is horrible, you could probably skip to the outside and get more yards, okay? So you probably like hurdle this way, you know, do a little sidestep this way and then come up the field. But that's just because I'm bad at running. I'm not a runner, I'm a passer. But however, I'll still run the ball. So same thing again, you're gonna notice that now he's just delaying. He's waiting to get blocked. The defense is dumbed down just because of this run play, just because you picked this run play. And this is why I'm saying this is one of the plays that have not been touched. The AI does not know how to properly stop it. And I need people that run zone weak religiously to back me up in the comments, because we both know just how awesome this play is. So as we snap the ball, it's all on Bar, okay? And Bar's not just some regular dude. He's just gonna sit there, okay? He's gonna sit there. Now, obviously it could be it's zone, but the thing is he's waiting to get picked up on a block is what it looks like to me, okay? That's just the way it looks to me. He's sitting there waiting to get blocked. And right there, he made a little good, he made a good stop. That was decent, but it's not gonna happen like that all the time, especially if the user's that way. Now, when you use dive, it's in situations like this where everybody's down on the line, you just run straight up the gap. That is when you use the dive play. Now, the stretch play is the play that may get you more touchdowns. However, this is a type of run play now where you're either going to get a lot of yards or you're gonna get no yards. Okay, that's pretty much maybe get mid yards. Let's just see what they give us here. We come out the edge. Hubbard, like I said, you're either gonna get a lot of yards or you're gonna get minimum yards. Right here, we got a lot of yards. So it's gonna be dependent on how the defense is. Now, this is something you can blend in, obviously. So right here would be dive, but don't mistake, 3 deep does play the run a little bit better, just not good enough, right? All right, so here we go again. We can run stretch. And let's just see. I wanna say McCaffrey could get me some more. But like I said, you're either gonna get this effect or you're gonna get better yards. Less yards, better yards. Less yards, better yards. You know what I mean? It just depends on the situation. However, the zone weak should be your base run play. So you're seeing stretch is still doing work for us, but it depends on what your opponent's running on defense. So you can hit them with either or. Okay, so you can either hit them with the stretch, just get your open yards, whatever they give you. So this is a run scheme that's going to be very powerful from the run heavy playbook. And this is not even mentioning the fact that we can run goal line power O still. This is now taking it to the outside right there. Like I said, you'll probably get no yards with the stretch compared to being able to get a lot of yards with the zone weak. Right here, you see this, you run dive straight up the middle. We'll just have to take on a safety. And that's what I say Hubbard's a little bit better than McCaffrey, is being able to take that first hit. McCaffrey's faster. So being able to jet off the line with him, we probably look, you know what, matter of fact, let's go ahead and put McCaffrey in for a couple snaps and see if we can't get a touchdown out of this play, because like I'm telling you guys, he's fast, especially when you're trying to go to the outside with the stretch play. So remember, the formation is the trips wide slot. We'll go ahead and put McCaffrey in this position now, and we'll just come out stretch and we'll run stretch. Now, depending, it could be ratings based as well. Maybe using a better rated running back allows higher block sheds. But then again, like I said in the first play, having someone like McCaffrey is probably going to get you the touchdown. So you see the power behind a faster running back and what it can do when you can get to the outside. If you can get to the outside on a stretch, then you're good. So right there, getting mad yards. So McCaffrey is probably the best bet for this formation, a fast running back. If that's what you're using, you can. But right here, there's situations where this is gonna happen, right? You're gonna lose yards. That's the thing about stretch now. You're either gonna lose yards, you're gonna get a lot of yards. Right here, you just gotta really just read the defense and see what they give you. Okay, right there, probably would have been better to run zone weak. Just practice, lab it up, try to recognize different defenses that your opponent's throwing at you. So right here would be what? Zone weak to the left, open lanes, perfect open lanes right here. Then hit the jukes and try to get around. You guys see, you see what's going on. You just go to the weak side, you'll be good. Just run stretch, see what we get away with. Boom, nice pickup on the block, but he let it go. You can also put, if you're just gonna run, you can take these wide receivers out and put tight end so they hold blocks a little bit longer. That may be more beneficial for you. So just getting to the outside, just trying to get, you know what I mean? So there it is, man. Enjoy this run scheme. You also have the PA cross shot with crossing routes, which is pretty decent. You'll have the table route. What I would recommend is just streaking B, looking for your table route, your crossing route, or your in route, depending on what the defense gives to you. So right here would be RB, wide open pretty much. So you blend this all in together, it's gonna be money for you guys. Make sure you drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.